Hey everyone, welcome to my second episode of F1 in a week. Today, obviously, we'll be talking about the upcoming Abu Dhabi Grand Prix taking place this weekend. Big title decided, but first, there's a few other things I want to talk about, and then towards the end of the video, I'll talk about Abu Dhabi. I promise. Firstly, Marcus Ericsson. He's been given a new contract to Sauber. Great news to him. Obviously, he hasn't had exactly a brilliant season. I don't think he hasn't scored any points at all actually this year. But at the same time, they are, a back market team. I know NASA got 2 points in Brazil, but I guess that was partly because of the rain and everything. But yeah, they're a back market team, so. And Ericsson, I suppose, has been fairly consistent. And yeah, he's going to be there next year, which is good for him. Secondly, I want to give you an update on McLaren, because in last week's F1 in a week, I told you guys all about Ron Dennis being kicked out of McLaren, no longer the main leader of the F1 team. He has been replaced by Zach Brown. He apparently read something. He rejected a job in Liberty Media, who are going to be taking over F1, as I was also talking about last week, and he's going to be at McLaren. He's head of racing part of it and media part of it. And well, as a British F1 fan, even though I'm more of a Hamilton fan than a team fan, I want McLaren to do well. Come on, they have to be at the top of the sport. Who doesn't want them to be doing well? So I hope this what's his name, Zach Brown, is gonna be a huge success and can take McLaren Honda or whatever back to the top, as well as keeping them consistent in terms of making road cars, such as McLaren P1. Also, I want to, before I go on to talk about Abu Dhabi, I need to do some updates in terms of tracks that F1 won't be racing at soon. Well, we got the news, I think it was yesterday, that after 2018, F1 will not be in Malaysia. There'll be no Malaysian Grand Prix. But yes, apparently only 40,000 people at the race this year. With 120,000 capacity there. So the Malaysian government didn't think of it to be economically viable to hold a Grand Prix. Shame for an F1 fan, because it's normally quite a good race in Malaysia. Obviously, there's always the aspect of rain in that area, and it's a wide track, good for overtaking this year. It was exciting. I was disappointed as a Hamilton fan this year in Malaysia, but it's exciting. In the past, it's been exciting as well. Like 2013 definitely stands out to me as an exciting race in Malaysia. Multi-21 between Vettel and Webber. And I'm sure you know what I'm talking about if you like F1. And also 2015 stands out with Vettel somehow beating the Mercedes duo around Malaysia in his Ferrari. So it is quite sad that Malaysia is soon not going to be on the calendar. Then again, when I play F1 games, I find it really difficult, so maybe it's a good thing. Also, the news was literally just before I checked this, Canada, before I recorded this, I was checking the news. The Canadian Grand Prix will be in Montreal next season, in 2017. I don't know about the future afterwards, but it will be held in Montreal next season, and that is probably my favourite track overall. Always a good race there, apart from the one exception from 2015. I can't remember any other poor race there, to be honest. It's poor driving in the street there, but whatever. And I'm hoping that Montreal Canadian Grand Prix can be in F1 for years and years to come. As long as I'm watching F1, it should probably be forever, maybe. Anyway, I think let's now move this on to the main part of the video. The Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, the final race of the season, the 21st race of the season. Championship, Drivers' Championship anyway, has not been decided. Nico Rosberg goes into this leading Hamilton by 12 points. So, in reality, what this means is, assuming they the fastest cars realistically, and Mercedes versus Red Bull again. For Hamilton to win the championship, he needs to come first, and Rosberg cannot be in the top 3, so he cannot be on the podium, and Hamilton has to win if Hamilton wants the championship. So obviously if it's like in the past few races when Hamilton's been first, in the race and Rosberg second, Rosberg gets the championship. And obviously this makes us come to all sorts of questions like, will Rosberg try to take Hamilton out, or will he just play it safe, or what, and will there be any reliability issues for the two drivers, which, you know, has happened in the season to Hamilton. Will it happen to Hamilton again, which might, you know, increase, hot up the rumours about Mercedes sabotaging him, or maybe will luck continue with Hamilton and Rosberg's engine will blow up or whatever, gearbox will fail this weekend. It pleased me, to be honest, but I know a lot of people, even in the UK, don't like Hamilton. So yeah, in the comments for this video, tell me, who do you think will win the championship, and who do you want to win the championship? Right, like, I guess the other hope for Hamilton would be, can the Red Bull drivers or maybe the Ferrari drivers get involved? So maybe what if Verstappen has to crash Rosberg or something? You know, Verstappen is bound to be up there this weekend, you would have thought. And will he do anything that might affect, you know, hinder Rosberg? We'll have to see. It's certainly going to be an exciting build-up. You know, Sunday morning here is going to be exciting, I'm sure. And qualifying isn't, I wouldn't say qualifying is crucial here, but I guess within you two teammates it is quite important to be the lead car to get preference on pit stops and stuff. So obviously they'll both be gunning for pole, although Hamilton probably needs it more, as I said. But then again, Hamilton's probably more confident if he has to race against the Red Bulls as well, so at least hold position. And yeah, like, I hope it's going to be a final lap thing. I don't want there to be reliability. My dream would be like Verstappen overtaking Rosberg on the last corner, and then Verstappen would be third and Rosberg fourth. That would be a good end. If obviously Hamilton winning the race, that would be a good end to the season. And also, and you know, there's obviously going to be the smaller battles up and down the field. I can't remember the stat in terms of Williams and Force India, but I saw a thing of Force India pound to pound the best team in F1. I saw that on Twitter earlier today. Like, they are a good team, they're good drivers, or at least one good driver in Perez, and they'll have to solidify their place ahead of Williams in the constructors. I think they're still ahead of Williams. But yeah, and obviously between Sauber and Manor racing, looks like Sauber are going to be 10th and Manor are going to be 11th. And also, yeah, that's the most important thing in terms of money, to get into the top 10. And Manor will be hoping to put out some miracle in this race, a bit of luck or something. Also, I want to talk about the whole season in general. I'm going to do another video about this in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, I'm not going to really do that now, talk about that now. But it has been an exciting season overall, I would suggest. You know, most of the, especially all the individual races, have been fairly good. And ultimately, the title battle's gone down to the last race. So, of course, it's good season. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more F1 in the week. Join me next week at the same time for the latest news. Anyway, so as I said, like, subscribe, and comment. You can see the bad driving there. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Goodbye.